Hello and welcome to Lloyd Southflex BMW. Today we have the 630D GT M Sport. This car's finished off in Sophisto Grey Metallic and is a June 2018 registered vehicle. Beautiful standard specification on the 6 Series GTs and some nice options selected in this particular car, which I'll run through with you now. This car's got the full adaptive LED headlights, the icon chrono ring as well, you can see lighting up there. So that's a system which will adjust based on your steering wheel inputs to help brighten the road ahead. Moving around to the 20-inch, that double spoke alloy wheel with this bi-colour finish. We have this diamond cut front face, this almost polished front, and then this darker grey inlay. Really makes the wheels pop and stand out, and emphasises the M Sport brake calipers there, the big blue brake calipers. And the grey actually really ties nicely into the mineral grey paint job as well, so it does flow very nicely into that. Moving around the side, we've got the sun protection glass here in the rear of the car, so it adds an element of privacy there. For the rear of the vehicle, there's also UV elements, so just help keep the cabin a bit cooler on the hot days, as well as protecting the rear passengers from some of those harmful UV rays. Into the boot, power tailgate as standard on the 6 GTs. This typical car's got a rubber boot protector in as well. Just lift that up the way. Nice handy underneath storage. Some useful space to put the load covers as well. So we have these two sort of pre-built in load covers. One there, and also one built into the boot as well. They can be stowed away if you just need the extra capacity to put things in. And also the very handy split way folding rear seats. They can be operated by two little buttons in the back here, making it very easy just to load larger items in. We've got the little built-in pop-up spoiler there as well. Can be extended, that can be folded in either by a button on the driver's door. Moving to the back, frameless doors like our coupe series on the 6 GT. It's a real elegant look. And moving into the rear, we've got the black Dakota leather here. Some lovely blue contrast stitching, like an astral blue contrast stitch which runs through, shows some of the details of the seats up. It's got the aluminium romanoid finish to the trim piece there on the door card. Got the ambient lighting working above. It's nice little GT embossed on that as well. Moving around, rear passengers also benefit from some ventilation controls there in the centre. 2 additional 12-volt sockets and some ample space in the back as well. Great leg room in the back of this car. I'm 6'3", and even in my driving position I've got a phenomenal amount of space in this back of the 6 GTs. Lovely feature standard on the 6 GTs, also the panoramic sunroof. So it does flood the cabin with loads of light. Certainly the darker leather really does lift the cabin, both from a rear passenger point of view and I find from the driving point of view as well. Just really brightens up the whole area. Moving to the front of the car, we've got comfort access, so as you just locked it there, I just touched the door handle as you approach the car, and the door handle, and it will unlock. As long as the key's on your person, either in your pocket or in a bag, it means you don't have to rummage around to find the key if your hands are full. It makes it very easy to get in and out of the vehicle. Lots of great features as standard. One of the options we have got set is the fantastic Harman Kardon Dolby 7 surround sound hi-fi, multi-speaker system. Electric memory seats all as standard. And you really get to these beautiful M Sport seats as well. There's that detail, that blue contrast stitching running through this black Dakota leather. Stepping into the car. Greeted by the full digital cockpit. Let me start the car up. Fire into life. Completely as standard. Great little system. It does change. You go into the different modes, giving you bits of information relevant to the driving mode you're in. And you can also get different bits of information from the satellite navigation. It could be call alert, turn navigation, things like that. One thing this car sort of trumps that with, it also has the head-up display as an option. So normally all that information just mentioned would come up on your digital cockpit, as you can see in front of us, but with head-up display, that can also be projected on there. You can sort of choose what information you want where. The head-up display system is fantastic. You can see they've currently got the speed listed, and as I mentioned before, the car will then display various bits of information on there that it thinks are relevant for you at the time. So turn-by-turn information from the navigation system, incoming call alert if you're changing media information, all projected on the windscreen. Keeps your eyes focused on the road ahead, much safer and a lot less tiring on the long journeys. Not having to look around and readjust your eyes to the different screens. Really is a fantastic system and very, very easy to use. Going across the centre display, we've got the BMW ID.6 live tile system. So we've got these 6 tiles here, these 6 blocks with different bits of information on. You can customise these to set them up to give various different bits of information, displayed in different ways and look in a very different manner. As you can see, full touchscreen, so very easy just to operate this system. Like the touchscreen from a sort of parked position like we are now, or a passenger point of view. But whilst driving, we've got a fantastic iDrive dial with a touchpad on top. We've also got voice activation as standard in this car. And this vehicle also has the gesture control option. That's where you can use different hand movements to assign different functions and stuff. Based on 4 different ways there to interact with the actual infotainment system. Moving down, got the CD player there with some of the media controls. Dual zone climate control is standard, heated front seats there. All as standard on this car. One thing we do benefit from as an option, we've got the wireless charging pad under here. So we've got a wireless charging compatible phone. You can slide underneath there, charge it up without having to plug it in. And that also comes with the enhanced Bluetooth as well. So better connectivity between your mobile device and the car. Additional USB port and 12-volt socket there as well next to those cup holders. Lovely little soft touch close on that drawer that slides out. Moving around, got the glorious 8-speed ZF gearbox linked to the 6-cylinder diesel turbocharged engine, so lots of torque. I've got a full manual mode as well if you choose so. You can use the gear selector here to select your gears. All the paddles behind the steering wheel. This car's also got this ceramic finish as well, which you see on the iDrive dial. Got it on the gear selector. I've also got it on the climate control settings and the dials, and the volume dial as well, which I'll show you. But it's a beautiful ceramic finish. You can see that extremely high gloss finish to the gear lever and the iDrive dial there. As mentioned, you've also got it on both the climate control settings and also the volume switch there as well. This car also has the Apple CarPlay preparation, so if you do have an Apple phone, you can have a better connected link into the system, which works fantastically well. Front and rear sensors and reversing camera standard. Also got the park assist functionality as well, so that will help, where it helps you parallel park and also park into bays. Steering wheel, got the cruise control, speed limit control on the left, all the audio controls on the right. On the left here, we've also got the high beam assistance button, so linked with that adaptive light system. High beam assistance, where the car will automatically raise and lower the high beam based on what's around you, whether you've got cars approaching you or you're approaching a car. Put boxes of light around cars, you're not dazzling anybody, but still have fantastic visibility at night. Just going to toggle through the BC menu till we get to the mileage. There we go, so 20,046 miles on the clock. It's a 200 car, originally registered by ourselves actually, and as our head of business had this as his demonstrator. And then we sold it on, and it's recently been part exchanged back with us, so lovely to see this car back. Hope this video's been of use. If there's anything further we can do to help, please do get in contact. One of our sales executives will be more than happy to help.